We've all said at one time or other, if I had only known. And looking back on my own entrepreneurial journey, it is something I have over the years repeated all too often. Many of us have spent our entire careers in the same industry. It's what we know, it's what we are good at, and it's where we feel safe. We spend a lot of our time talking to people who do the same things as us. The articles we read, the trade shows, and the conferences we attend, and the away days we suffer through are mostly related to the industry in which we work in. We seek to become experts in a bubble, listening to other experts in a bubble. When we do decide to follow the dream of starting our own business, it is a whole new learning curve, and the things we don't know, which all of a sudden become many, can and do come back to bite us hard. Those crucial early stage knowledge gaps can be expensive, frustrating, time consuming, and very painful. Sometimes they can even kill our dream before it begins. You don't know what you don't know. Donald Rumsfeld, not a person I would normally quote or even listen to, said at US Department of Defense news briefing back in 2002, according to Slate.com. As we know, there are known knowns. There are things we know we know. We also know there are known unknowns. That is to say, we know there are some things we do not know. But there are also unknown unknowns. The ones we don't know we don't know. No one ever claims that it is easy being an entrepreneur, but as I have said in previous posts, and truly believe, the critical ingredient is getting off your behind and doing something. 18 things new entrepreneurs need to know. Seek good advice. Don't be afraid of making mistakes, but don't make the same one twice. It's a marathon, not a sprint, so take your time. As Abraham Lincoln said, give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. No one cares about your company until you give them a reason to stay self-funded for as long as possible. Don't rush into raising funds. Don't hire too quickly. If you can't feed a team with 2 pizzas, it's too large. Jeff Bezos, Amazon founder. Don't wait for perfection. Don't be afraid to assert yourself. Have confidence in your abilities. Someone somewhere has already been on the journey you are about to take. That journey has given them knowledge, experience, and valuable insight that will take you years to acquire on your own. Why repeat the mistakes of others when you can learn from them? Don't fool yourself into believing you don't need mentors and that you can do this on your own. Arrogance has no place in your entrepreneurial toolbox. Passion definitely, self-belief most certainly, and good advice absolutely. Good advice can make the difference between success and costly failure. A lot of people have gone further than they thought they could because someone else thought they could. Zig Ziglar. Many new entrepreneurs fail to recognize the importance and value of good advice, and they avoid seeking out a mentor for various reasons, the most common being they don't know where to begin. Finding a trusted and generous mentor can be difficult. They think it's a complete waste of time. They feel too shy, awkward, afraid, or proud to seek help. You don't need to seek out industry gurus. Good mentors are not trophies to be added to your website or sales pitch as a sign of how well connected you are. A good mentor is a source of guidance. They will have important skills and experience you have not. The best mentors offer honest, timely, hard-learned practical advice and can give you the confidence you need to act on it. Years ago, the only way to find a mentor was through a friend of a friend who knew someone, or by going to your local chamber of commerce networking events, i.e. breakfasts, seminars, and conferences. Today we have LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, specialist blogs, online webinars, entrepreneur podcasts, and videos. Potential mentors are to be found at the click of a button. But remember, you are not looking for leading corporate CEOs, but for someone who has started a business themselves and who has been down the path you are about to travel. Someone who understands the problems you will face and has some of the answers. Some of the world's most successful people have had mentors at crucial points on their journey. Steve Jobs to Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook, Warren Buffett to Bill Gates, Barbara Walters, to Oprah Winfrey, Sir Freddie Laker, to Richard Branson for advice and guidance during the early days of getting Virgin Atlantic off the ground. Diana Vreeland, legendary fashion editor, to Jackie Kennedy, Justin Timberlake, to Justin Bieber. I bet you are glad you know that one now. Christian Dior, to Yves Saint Laurent, Paul Godwin, to Van Gogh. Find your Yoda.